You've seen other people play Dispatch, but have you seen AI play it? What does that even mean? Dispatch is a game where the decisions you make as a hero will change the story and its outcome. We're going to have AI use its thinking ability to make these story-changing decisions. And unlike everyone else out there playing the game, our decisions are being calculated faster and better than the human mind, making this playthrough one of a kind. So welcome to AI Plays Dispatch.
And he just spilled some, and he's wiping it with his. Oh, that's actually cool. That's a nice title right there.
For SDN.
Wait, I think Nimish Patel plays the Singh dude from Florida.
Any heroes in the area.
Can you handle things here? We're overrun out there.
Robert's response to that can be just come back, go, or stay. What do you think is the best option?
That's a tough decision. Each option likely has different consequences for both Blonde Blazer and Robert.
Let me rephrase for you. Between go, stay, and just come back, which of them sounds like the best response?
In the context of a superhero team with limited resources, sending Blonde Blazer into the field seems like the most logical step to address the immediate threat, even if it puts her at risk. Go would prioritize addressing the explosions and the villains. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with go. I think that is the best option, actually.
Go. We got you covered.
You got it.
Shit.
Blonde Blazer is heading out to confront the augmented villains. Let me know if you need help with any other decisions.
All right. Blonde Blazer's in the field. Robert is dispatching with, what's his name, Galen?
Yes, that's right. Robert is doing the dispatching.
It seems like Rose is going to sub in for Chase and help him out. Or help Robert out is what I meant. Oh. Don't worry, Nimish. We see you.
Got it. Nimish is helping Robert.
We only have 3 heroes? We only have Golem, Prism, and Punch Up?
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Thanks for getting out of bed or whatever you were up to.
It appears so, based on the list. They have Prism, Thumbin, and Punch Up available right now. Are you wondering which one to dispatch?
Look, we're shorthanded. We should have the rest of the team trickling in, so we'll have
It's
to
'cause
make do
Punch
for
Up is
now.
short.
Lucky for us, we got the best 3 heroes on the roster.
We all know you'd say the same shit about
Punches
whoever
Up
was
is
fucking
short,
going
but
on.
might be useful if you need someone
Look
powerful
alive.
to handle
We
a
just gotta hold it
specific
down till
threat.
the cavalry arrives.
Prism seems to have the
Hey,
highest rating.
you know what? We have
suggesting she might-
Golem, Prism, and Punch Up. Punch Up is charismatic and he's strong. And he's also very good at combat. Prism is really smart. She's charismatic and she's strong. And then Golem is a freaking tank.
Fucking Jesus! Red Ring swarming all over the fucking city.
First things
Dude, I got
first,
alerts
yes, half the
everywhere.
team
What
is
the
missing.
hell?
Let's
Oh, never
fix
mind.
that
I'm not supposed to
immediately.
click on these
Next,
ones.
LA is on fire. Okay, we'll work on that
With
third
the explosions
thing. Fucking red
and
ring
spreading,
is oozing
it
out
might
of
be a
every
good idea
crack
to
in the
split them
city.
up. Perhaps send Punch Up and Golem.
So we need to
handle
get
the-
the rest of our
But
team.
nothing
We
we
need
can't
to fix whatever the hell
I
is
need you
wrong.
guys
And
to
we need to
focus.
get rid of the
Shit's
red ring.
only gonna get worse if you don't. You with me?
I heard that.
Great.
It sounds like you need to dispatch heroes.
All right, we're gonna have to do this
fix
stuff
what's
fast. Okay,
wrong
let's start.
and remove
Return to
the
red rings at
ring.
Kryptonite. Doppel's out there, but there's too many even for him. Clear the red ring goons out of Kryptonite. Protect the defenseless employees. So for this, all we need is just fighting and defense. I would send Golem. I think that would be the best choice. What do you think?
Based on the requirements for the Kryptonite mission, which is to clear the Red Ring goons and protect employees, Golem seems like the best choice because his fighting and defense skills are high, which is exactly what's needed for that situation. Do you want to send him there?
Dispatching Golem. Let's check the next emergency. We got an evacuation order. We need to convince the mayor to call for evacuation and prove that there are no other alternatives. We can choose between Prism or Punch Up. And on this one, we get 2 times the XP if we send somebody with Charisma, which Prism would fulfill that for us.
To convince the mayor for evacuation, Prism seems the best choice. Her charisma and smarts, indicated by the higher stars in those categories, would be effective in arguing the case. Do you want to
All right,
dispatch
sending Prism. We need to capture Experiment 3. It's something big with claws, so we need to track down the creature and capture it without harming it. We can only send Punch Up, so I'm going to send Punch Up. And now we're going to have to wait till somebody comes back so we can deal with this bomb threat. It seems like Golem is coming back. Let's see how he did. 91% success. That's pretty good. Awesome, Golem. All right.
Robert,
Oh, we can
Affirmative.
upgrade Golem. What should we use
Sending
his skill
Punch-Up
point
to
towards?
capture- Considering Golem is a defender and versatile character, and you have one skill point to spend, putting it into Vigor would boost his
His
health
vigor is
and-
at 8. His combat is a half of that, which is 4. And then his mobility, charisma, intellect are at 2, 2, 1, which is less than half. And you really think we should just invest it into vigor, knowing it's already a stronger stat?
Vigor is gold stat, and investing there would further boost his defensive capabilities, making him even more effective at protecting others.
Don't you
or-
think upgrading something else would allow us to send Golem to other places, really considering the point of fact we're already short to 3 heroes instead of 8?
I see your point. Given that you're short on heroes, perhaps focusing on Golem's versatility would be beneficial. Upgrading combat or even mobility could make him more adaptable to different situations when deployed elsewhere. Which stat do you think would be most helpful?
Let's do mobility. I'm just gonna go with that. But okay. And then let's see how Prism did with convincing the mayor. Oh, she failed. Okay, well that sucks. That's whatever. Oh, he's not even there yet. Okay, we need to send somebody to the bomb threat, but we don't have anybody to send yet, so I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer until Golem or Prism are done resting. Let's see how Punch Up did at his thing. 53%. Oh yeah, he was successful. Good, awesome. We need to determine whether it's a threat and dispose of it
Since you
safely.
don't have it to determine whether the package is a threat, the most appropriate hero would be Prism, as she excels in
There's a
understanding
tracker
the
that's just
situation.
jumping around everywhere.
Should I dispatch?
Let's see whose tracker that is. We're gonna have
That
to
is
hack, so
quite
let's see how
unusual.
this goes.
It might be a sign of a problem or an intentional maneuver. Is there anything else on the screen that might explain this behavior?
Gosh. Hold on. I low-key weaved that guy for a good minute. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Yep, definitely not gonna be able to do that one in time.
It looks
okay.
like the time limit for that
Where is
cast
this
has
taking?
expired. Is there anything else you need help with?
I juked him. Okay. That's all. Perfect. Where does this take me?
Nailed it. Come on.
You successfully
Okay.
avoided the intruder. What's next?
Oh shoot, we need to match the frequency. Okay. Recalibrating new target. Okay. Why is this
Nearly
not?
there.
Oh, there we go. We found it. So whose tracker is this? Flambe. We found
The
Flambe.
tracker
Okay.
no longer- Anything else I can help you with?
Let's see how Prism did. 36%. Oh, she somehow passed. Holy, we got lucky.
Yes,
Flambe.
it looks-
Rescue Flambe.
Successfully defused
There's
the bomb
rising heat
despite the
signatures
low
at a
chance of
refinery,
success.
and Flambe is
That's
going
a
to
great
explode
outcome.
at any moment.
What-
We need to send somebody to rescue him between Punch Up and Golem.
To rescue Flambe rising heat signatures, Golem would be
Golem is
Here,
busy with
babe.
Flambe.
We're
Let's see
putting
how he
in
did.
some mad OT.
okay. Golem is en route to the refinery to rescue
Golem was
Flambe.
unsuccessful,
Malayla,
and he is
Prism, and-
injured, but Flambe is returning, and he is also injured.
Got it. Golem and Flambe are both returning, injured. I'll keep an eye on their status.
We got a shopping spree. We need to fend off armed looters and put an end to it swiftly before they escape. If we send somebody more to risk combat, we're gonna get 2 times the XP. We can send Punch Up, Prism, Malayla, but Punch Up and Prism are the only 2 that would complete that 2 times XP scenario.
To maximize XP and address the armed looters at the mall, sending Punch Up and Prism, who are best suited for combat, is the best choice.
Send
I'll
both or
apply the
one because
patch-up
we're
to-
short staffed.
My mistake. Only Prism can complete the scenario with the 2x XP
Who's trying to
bonus.
step to me?
Already
Let's find
deployed,
Sonar's
and-
tracker real quick.
We're coming.
Let's reactivate Sonar's tracker quickly. The difficulty is high, so focus on hitting the sweet spot.
Oh, there's intruders in the wavelength area as well now? That's new.
Yes, it looks like there are intruders in the wavelength now. We need to match the frequency
with
to
me.
reactivate Sonar's tracker.
All right, we're recalibrating to a new target. What the hell is going on? I gotta be missing something.
You match the frequency and hit the target, but now the system is recalibrating to a new target. You'll need to match the frequency again.
Am I tripping?
You need to match the frequency and hit the target to continue the hack. It looks like the target might be moving, so focus on recalibrating when it changes.
Oh, okay, I understand. We need to juke him.
Match the frequency
Got him.
and hit
There
the
we go.
moving
We matched it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Took a second to understand. So we now reactivated Sonar's tracker. We also need to reactivate Waterboy's tracker at some point.
There's a bomb downtown.
Um,
Need someone to defuse it immediately.
There's a bomb downtown. We just need somebody to defuse it. Who should we send?
Since Golem has the explosive skill and Prism is currently busy, you should send Golem to defuse the bomb. They are currently resting, so they are available for the mission.
In order to defuse a bomb, you need intelligence. Are you sure you want to send Golem?
You're right. Disarming a bomb requires intelligence. Looking at the skills, Malevola has the highest intelligence rating among the available heroes. So
Okay,
if
we need
you
to rescue Sonar now that we've located him. We need to locate him. He's on a boat that's being launched out to sea, and so we need to get him fast before he's too far out. We can send Golem, we can send Punch Up, or we can send Flambe. Golem has the highest mobility.
Based on the requirements and the need to get to Sonar fast, Golem's high mobility makes them the best choice here. Although Punch Up has the highest strength, the priority is speed, and Flambe doesn't have any relevant skills for this rescue mission.
Well, we could send Golem and Punch Up, or just one. Which one do you think is better?
In this situation, Golem's mobility is the most important skill, since you need to get to Sonar fast. Punch Up's strength
Let's
isn't
see
really
how
needed for
Prism did at the shopping spree. Let's see. Oh, she barely... Oh, never mind. She actually terribly failed.
There's
So
no
she's
time for
injured and
this.
she's returning.
We need all hands on deck and our trainees
It
are
looks
pissing
like
themselves.
Prism's mission failed.
So
and
we need to
she's
join
returning
Sweet
injured.
Talker and reassuring
We'll
the trainees that no one should die.
The available missions are a soccer match requiring agility.
Let me rephrase
and
for
an
you.
repair.
The mission that we're looking at, there's a superhero called Sweet Talker. We need to help her convince her trainees that no one should die.
Based on the mission requirements, which involve reassuring trainees, Punch Up's high diplomacy skill makes them the best choice here. Their strength
Let's
and
see how
mobility
Malevola did
are
with the
not.
bomb.
We'll have to wait to see how Malevola's mission turned
83%,
out.
she
Holy
passed.
shit, mate. Did you
Awesome.
fucking see that?
Yes, Punch Up passed the
All right,
mission
let's
with
see
an
how
80%
Sonar
success
did.
rate.
Or sorry, Golem did in
Hypothetically,
recovering Sonar.
we just
Oh,
need to
look at
negotiate.
that,
What are we
100%
willing to
success. Sonar is now safe and returning.
Mal, have you been watching the TED
We
Talks
got a
I sent?
disruption for Punch Up.
Well, I see we've entered
Well,
the
we only have one
negotiating
option,
with
so I'm just
terrorist
gonna hit it.
So the sonar mission was successful, and the reward is being disrupted. You only have one action left, so you will have.
So we need to rescue Waterboy. He's on a speeding train that's about to crash. You need to pull him out to rescue him. We can only send Prism or Flambe.
Flambe's high strength and mobility make them the best choice for this rescue mission, as they will need to pull Waterboy off the train. Prism's skills are not relevant for this task. Do you want to send Flambe alone?
Okay, if that's what you think. Or let's see how Flambe did with Waterboy. It's gonna be really
Let's
close.
check the outcome.
Oh, he failed. Okay. Well, Waterboy's returning, but Flambe is now down. And Waterboy...
You now have a full team with 6
Except for
heroes in
Flambe.
various states of readiness. Flambe is injured, Prism and Malevola are resting, while Sonar, Punch Up, and Golem are busy. What's the next
Oh,
move?
Give me
we can
one
grab
second.
Phenomenon.
Hey, Phenomena Man. Fuck. What's your name, Phenomena Man? Hey,
Yes,
Phenomena
there
Man.
are many new missions
No, I'm
appearing on
good.
the map,
Thought we talked
marked
about the
by the
melons.
exclamation points.
Fortunately,
What
I
action would you
signed
like
up
to take
for the
first?
monthly melon subscription to save 10% on my purchase.
Okay,
11
Phenomenon is
months
taking
remain.
melon
That's
edibles,
great.
but
Like savings,
Robert
so
wants
how about
to
you
ask
help
him
save
to
the fucking city?
help save people.
Does sound better than 10% of
I can't intervene or make
$822.
decisions for the characters
Holy
in the
shit,
game.
that's a lot of
Robert
money.
is just
Look, doesn't
asking
matter.
Phenomenon for
Galen,
help. What
Can
would you
just
like to do
help me
next
get
with your
into the hero
team?
pool?
Yes, sir.
All right,
I
Phenomenon is
save
gonna
on
join our
shipping
team.
by delivering it myself.
That sounds
Got it.
not
With
worth it.
Phenomenon joining the team, you now have 7 heroes available. What's the plan for the upcoming missions?
Phenomenon. Why does he keep saying Phenomenon?
All good, let's go.
Greetings and
It
salutations.
seems the game is shortening the
have left the
name to
company of my
Phenomenon because
far
it's
superior
too
team
long
to
for the
assist
display
you.
field. You can
may call me
confirm with Phenomenon
All right, we
or
got
choose
off-brand
That is my
Omni-Man, an injured Flambe, an injured Prism, an injured Waterboy, and a fully healthy Golem, a Malavola, Punch-Up, and Sonar. Now we have a team of
Is that
8.
the wet janitor who shakes violently like a small, frightened animal?
You have Flambe, Prism, and Waterboy who are injured. Phenomenon who are ready for
All
action.
right, we got multiple emergencies. Let's get to it. So we need to rescue hostages, apprehend the cultists, and get there before the ritual is complete. So we're gonna need mobility, and we're gonna need somebody who can apprehend and rescue. Who should we send?
You need heroes with mobility and rescue skills for this mission. Looking at your available heroes, Punch Up and Golem could be good choices for their strength and rescue abilities. Who would you like to send?
We can send Golem or Punch Up or both, but we also have 4 other emergencies to attend to after this.
Since Golem and Punch Up both have the necessary skills, sending one leaves the other for future emergencies. Would you
Okay,
like to
so which one is a
proceed with
better choice
sending
for this
Punch Up
one
or
specific-
Golem?
So which one of those 2 is better suited for this mission?
Golem has a higher strength and rescue stats compared to Punch Up, making him potentially better suited.
We have a kaiju on the loose. It's tearing the beach apart. We need to take it down and evacuate the civilians.
Understood. To take down the kaiju and evacuate civilians, you'll need heroes with strong combat skills and possibly mobility.
So who
would
would
you like
those
to
be?
Both Punch Up and Malevola have strong combat skills. Malevola also has a higher speed stat, which could be helpful for evacuation. Who would you prefer to deploy?
Well, we could send both, or we could send one. So you tell me if you prefer both or one over the other.
You could send both Punch Up and Malevola to increase the chances of success, or just send one to save other heroes.
All right, we have
for
a
other
witch hunt. We need to break up the arguing SDN heroes that are accusing each other of being Red Ring spies. Waterboy is volunteering for the mission, but should we send somebody else or Waterboy, or what should we do here?
Waterboy has a high charisma and peacekeeping stat, which seems suitable for breaking up an argument.
Should we send him alone, or
Would you like to-
should we send another hero with him?
Waterboy has a good charisma and peacekeeping stat for this situation. Sending him alone could save other heroes for other
Okay,
missions.
let me
But
rephrase.
sending
Is it
another
better to
hero
send
with
him alone?
could increase the chance of success. It's up to you.
Is it better to send Waterboy alone, or is it better to send another hero with him?
The current mission calls for breaking up an argument, so Waterboy's high charisma and peacekeeping skills should be sufficient. Adding another hero might not be
Okay,
necessary.
we have a stadium on fire. We need somebody to put out the fires quick. Who should we send?
To put out the fires, you'll need a hero with powers related to water or fire control. Waterboy has high charisma.
Yeah, but Waterboy is busy right now, so who is the best hero to send right now?
Among the available heroes, Flambe has high strength and combat stats, which might be useful for putting out the fires.
There is an
Would you
artist
like
named
to deploy
Utopia.
Flambe?
We need to escort her to her private jet and protect her along the way from Red Ring and from fans.
You need to escort the airport and protect her from both Red Ring and fans. Prism has high charisma, which could help with dealing with fans, and also has some combat skills to help with protection. Would you like to dispatch Prism?
Alright, Golem is returning from his hostage situation, and it looks like he was successful with a 70% rate, so that's good.
Yes, Golem is returned.
What should we
Is there
use
any-
Golem's skill point towards?
Golem has high vigor and strength stats, making him a good defender. You could use his skill point to further boost one of these stats or improve another one, like mobility, to make him more versatile. What do you think is most important?
Let's see how the rest of our heroes are doing. Oh, we need to... the university security system is triggered and students are locked inside. We're going to hack to unlock it.
To unlock the university security system, you'll need a hero with high intellect or hacking abilities. Among your available heroes, Sonar has the highest intellect stat. Would you like to dispatch Sonar?
No, this is something that Robert has to do manually. Left, left, right, up.
You need to input the sequence left, left, right, up.
All right, we have hacked into the university's security system and undone the lockdown. So that's nice.
Great.
Oh, okay,
The
Waterboy
has
is
been
having a
lifted,
disruption.
and the students are
The
rescued.
SDN heroes, we
Is
sent
there
him
anything
to...
else I can help you?
The SDN heroes we sent Waterboy to break up have started throwing punches. We can either rally them against a real enemy or reason with them.
Waterboy is disrupted, so you should choose an available hero to intervene. Given they're throwing punches, Punch Up might be a good choice with his strength, or Fina Man,
Okay,
who
let me
has some
rephrase for
charisma
you.
to
We cannot send another hero. We need Waterboy to either rally them against a real enemy or reason with them. What is a better choice because it's Waterboy?
Given Waterboy's high intellect, reason with them might be a better choice for de-escalating the situation and trying to
Okay,
stop
that
the
didn't
fighting.
work. So now we can hose them down or knock some sense into them. But hose them down is a suggestion from Waterboy himself.
Since reason work, you could try hose them down to
Waterboy,
attempt to
hose them
disperse the
Let's
crowd.
see how that goes.
Or knock some
Are you
sense
sure?
into them if you want a more forceful approach.
That was not a good first impression.
Hey, that worked. Awesome.
my best.
We can use a skill point for Waterboy. What should we
Waterboy
use
is
it
now.
to?
You could use Waterboy to increase his vigor or mobility, since those are already his strongest stats. Or put it into combat to make him a little
Okay,
better.
instead of giving me a bunch of options, give me one option.
Adding 1 point to would bring Waterboy's combat stat to 3. Would you like to confirm that?
That's what we're gonna do. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear from you. We have a disruption for the kaiju with Punch Up and Malavola. The kaiju has a red ring collar around its neck. They must be controlling it. They can either attack the kaiju with everything they've got, or they can break off the red ring collar.
To free the Red Ring's control, you should choose the option to break off the Red Ring collar. This
Let's
will
see how
stop
that
them
goes.
from controlling. Command acknowledged.
Perfect, we passed.
And Malavola are now mobilizing to break off the Red Ring.
What should we use Punch Up's skill point towards?
With 1 skill point for Punch Up, you could increase his combat or vigor, since those are his strongest stats. Or
Okay,
put it
again,
into
like I said
charisma
before, give
to
me
make him
one
a little
option,
better
not
at
multiple.
interacting. Based on Punch point to his vigor stat would fit his brawler style. Would you like to confirm that?
Okay, well, if that's the choice you're making, so sure. And then for the stadium, we have Flambe
It
coming
has been
back.
increased to 7. You
I
can
think
go back to
Flambe
the
is
mission
gonna
now.
Oh, wait, Flambe passed.
Call that an explosion?
Okay, we can use Flambe's skill point towards something as well.
I was suggesting that you increase Flambe's combat stat to make him even stronger. Would you like to apply the skill point there?
Yeah, that is exactly what we're doing. And then finally, we have Prism coming back from the Escape Artist mission. And she... Oh, come on. That was right on the dot, dude. She should have been successful.
I did not know so much pain could be felt
It seems like
on the
Prism
inside.
Okay,
ideal
so
for missions with high
Phenomenon
trickery requirements.
only needs 2 seconds of
Would you like
rest.
to try
However,
that
if
mission
any
again with
fails
a
or
different
misses, he'll be
hero?
depressed and needs 45 seconds to rest. What the hell am I looking at?
Whatever
What
it
is this
it
over
sounds like
here?
more
It
shit.
looks like Phenomenon depressed because a call with
Hey, Z-Team, get a load of my new friends.
Oh, nice.
You're
So
looking
now we have
at
to
a
deal with
glowing-
Coop. Well, let's see how this goes. We're gonna have to fight the Red Ring and Coop through dispatch, I believe. Sorry, we got our first one. We got we need to bust the Torrent's terrors and secure the Red Ring tech. And if we send somebody that specializes in vigor, we get 2 times the X.
Sending a hero with hype to the Torrent's terrorist mission seems like a good strategy, since the experience points will be doubled. Do you want to dispatch a hero now?
Who would that hero be?
Based on the stats shown, Punch Up has the highest vigor among your available heroes, making him the best choice for this mission. Do
Actually,
you
I want
wanna
to correct
dispatch
you.
him?
Golem has the highest vigor.
To defuse the bomb, you want to send a hero with a high intellect stat. Looking at your options, Waterboy appears to have the highest intellect. Would you like to send him?
So you actually must have the lowest intellect because Waterboy has the lowest intellect.
Waterboy actually has the highest intellect among your available heroes,
Hey,
with a score
so
of
I want
5.
to show you something.
That's
Do
why
you see
he'd
this
be-
graph on my screen? It shows what a hero specializes in, and Waterboy's stats show that he has no intelligence at all.
You are right. Waterboy's intellect stat is indeed the lowest at 1. My
Okay, so
mistake.
now I want you to recalculate who is my hero with the highest intellect.
Sonar has an intellect, which is the highest among your available heroes. Would you like to send him to defuse
Yeah,
the
we're
bomb?
sending him. Don't worry about that.
I wish to
We need to attack Coop.
the terms of
So it seems like what the hell is she on about? Okay, we need to attack Coop, so we need to locate her crew, interrogate her crew, and subjugate her crew. Waterboy is unfortunately volunteering to go, and we can't do anything about that. So let's back him up with whoever is our strongest and best fighter.
If you need a strong up Waterboy, Flambe would be a good choice with his high vigor and strength stats. Would you like to dispatch him as well?
Okay, what you just said makes no sense because Golem and Phenomenon both have higher vigor than Flambe, and Phenomenon has higher combat than Flambe.
To take down Coop, you'll need to locate, interrogate, and subjugate her crew. Based on the stats of your available heroes, I would recommend Sonar for locate, Prism for interrogate, and Flambe for subjugate. Do you want me to assign these heroes to these tasks?
It looks like I can only send 2 of them, so I'm gonna send your first 2 options, which were Sonar
don't know
and
when to
Prism.
quit, do you?
Looks like we need to take out a gang that has a red ring tech, so we need to bust them and secure. Who should we send?
To bust the Torrent's terrors and secure the Red Ring tech, based on their stats, I recommend sending Punch Up and Golem. Punch Up has good agility and strength, and Golem has good strength and toughness, which are
Alright, well now we have a bomb and we need to defuse it. Who should we send for this?
To defuse the bomb, the best choice is Waterboy. He has the necessary agility and technique to handle that task. Do you want me to send him on this mission?
Yeah, he has pretty high intellect, and then his second highest stat is going to be mobility and vigor. But do you think we should back him up with another hero, or can he handle the bomb on his own?
While Waterboy has good intellect and vigor, sending another hero could provide backup. Prism has high agility.
Looks like Golem and Punch Up are done with busting the gang. Let's see how they did. 95% success rate. Awesome.
95% success. It looks like they successfully.
Yeah, we have a skill point to spend for Punch Up, which should be dedicated towards.
Given Punch Up stats, focusing on combat or vigor would be beneficial. This would reinforce his existing strengths and make him even better in direct
I
engagements.
could do that, but
Do
his
you wanna-
combat and his vigor are both already at 6, leaving his mobility at 2, his charisma at 3, and his intellect at 1. Are you sure about your choice?
Yes, I am confident in my recommendation. While the other stats could be improved, investing in combat and vigor will maximize his strengths in the most critical areas. Would you like me to allocate the skill point to combat?
Okay, let's allocate the skill point to combat. What about Golem? What should we use his skill point towards? Take a good look at his stats.
Given Golem's stats, focusing on vigor or combat would be beneficial. This would reinforce his existing strengths and make him even better in direct engagements. Do you want to allocate the skill point to combat?
Yep, let's do that. We have dedicated that skill point to combat, and let's return to our screen. Let's see what this new
God
alert
damn
we
it.
got is.
Red rings.
We got a red
Let's
ring
fucking tear it
roadblock.
down.
We need to destroy it and brace ourselves for oncoming fire attacks. Who should we send?
To destroy the red ring roadblock and brace for attacks, I recommend sending Flambe and Golem. Flambe has
Well,
high
Golem is busy right now, so who should we send with Flambe instead?
Since Flambe is busy, I suggest sending Malevola instead. She has
did
high
somebody ask
vigor
for
and
Hellfire?
toughness, which will help with bracing for the attacks.
Although I
And her
understand
combat
there
stat
are
is also decent
higher
for destroying the
priorities for
roadblock.
SCN at
So
this
we'll
moment.
send
Be
Flambe
interesting
and
girlfriend is
Golem.
demand-
Okay, we've got another gang of Red Ring, but the only person we can send is Phenomenon, so we're gonna send him for now. Let's see how Sonar and Prism did.
Phenomenon has
54%.
good combat stats, so he
Okay, awesome. We defeated Coop's. We are not defeated. We weakened Coop,
I don't
and
think
we have an
so.
upgrade point for Prism, which should be dedicated towards.
Given Prism's current stats, allocating the skill point to combat would be a good choice. This would further strengthen her offensive capabilities.
I'm just curious.
like
Her
me to
combat is
allocate
her
the skill-
highest skill at 7, Vigor at 1, Mobility at 2, Charisma at 5, and Intellect at 2. Are you still wanting to dedicate it to combat?
Yes, even though that is already her highest stat, adding another point to it will capitalize on her strength and make her attacks even more effective.
Robert, got any
Would you like me to
teamers nearby?
allocate the
I need
skill
help with
point to combat?
evacuation.
Okay, we got 2 emergencies, but we have no one to send them to right now because people are resting. So let's start getting our heroes back. We got Phenomenon returning from fighting the gang. Let's see, 84% success. That's good. Okay, for the sewer bomb, we sent Waterboy to defuse. It looks like he had a 61% success rate.
It appears the attempt to defuse the bomb was successful. Anything else I can help with regarding this mission or other activities?
Flambe and Malavola are returning from their destroying the roadblock at a 94% success rate. And that actually gives us skills to upgrade for both of them. What should we use Malavola's towards?
I recommend allocating the skill point to Vigor. This will
Vigor
help
is already her
improve
highest
health
skill,
and
though.
You're right. Vigor is already her highest stat. In that case, putting a point into combat.
Yeah, you know what? I like that idea just a little bit better. And it seems like we still have one more point for Flambe. What should we use it towards?
Given Flambe's stats, putting another point into combat would further boost his strength and make his fire attacks even more potent. Alternatively, increasing his vigor.
So we
dispatch
need to
decisions based on your
hold
priorities.
on, listen. We need to assist Pom Pom in escorting the civilians to safety and carrying the injured civilians that cannot save themselves. Sending somebody in high mobility will give us 2 times the XP. Who should we send between Punch Up or Golem or both?
Given the need to escort and carry injured civilians, and neither Punch Up nor Golem offering high mobility for the bonus XP, I suggest sending Golem.
We need to send somebody to defeat Mr. Fister, but they cannot be high in combat at all. So the only option that would be successful would be Golem.
The prompt says you need to defeat Mr. Fister and implies the hero should not be high in combat. Golem is the only available hero with low combat ability. Send Golem.
We need to send somebody for this coffee run, which is really a useless thing to send somebody on, but we don't have a choice. So we can either send Prism, Punch Up, or Sonar.
Send Prism. This mission doesn't require combat or specific skills, and Prism is currently available.
Okay, I really wanted to... Hold on, we're waiting for some of our mobility high. We need to send somebody that's high in mobility because it'll give us 2 times the XP for this scenario of escorting and carrying injured civilians.
To get the 2x XP bonus for high mobility and meet the requirements, send Flambe.
Sounds good to me. Who should we send to attack Coop? We need to predict Coop's next moves, evade Coop's strikes, and strike Coop's weak spots.
Send Punch Up.
Thanks, man.
His skills
What's the bet?
align well with
Last
predicting
month, I went
moves,
on this shit,
evading,
goes straight
and
to
striking weak points necessary to defeat Coop.
Should we back him up with sonar or no?
I do not see the option to back Punch Up with sonar or not.
Well, we
within
can
the
send
current
another
screen.
hero with him,
Please
and the only
dispatch
hero
Punch Up
available is
alone
sonar.
if that.
Okay, let's just send Punch Up since the AI is not responding.
good look.
We got 2 more
It'll be the
emergencies.
last thing
We
you see.
need we need to send somebody to Okay, well, we weren't able to help that matcha lady, but I don't think that really matters because she sucked.
We should send Malavola to defeat Mr. Fister. Her skill
We
enhancement.
successfully
What are you
did that.
doing?
What should we use our skill point for Golem towards?
I recommend investing Golem's skill point in intellect. This will help with his other abilities, especially if he needs to predict moves or develop tactics in the future.
Alright, we're seeing how Flambe did in escorting the injured civilians. He was successful. What should we use Flambe's skill point towards?
Since Flambe was successful in escorting the civilians, I recommend investing his skill point in mobility to further enhance his capability in such tasks. Although intellect is also an option for rounding out
Oh
his
wait,
skills,
we have another skill point to use
mobility
towards
would-
him.
You have a skill point for Flambe. Based on his successful escort mission, increasing his mobility would be a
Well,
good
we already
choice
increased
to
his
further
mobility. I'm
improve-
saying we have an additional skill point.
Ah, I see. In that case, putting the additional skill point into Vigor would be a good choice to increase his physical strength and endurance. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, we did that. Let's see how Sonar did for the housing crisis with the blaze. Oh, okay, he was successful. Awesome.
Half man, half bat, all freak.
Alright, we need to send some heroes to a bridge before it collapses. But the only people we have is Malavola and Waterboy. Should we just send both?
For the mission to help Brickhouse hold the bridge, I recommend sending Golem. His strength
Well,
and high
the only
vigor
people
stats
available are Malavola and Waterboy.
Okay, in that case, send Malavola. She has higher strength than Waterboy, which will be more helpful for holding up the bridge. You could also send Waterboy if you want a chance to level up his skills. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna back her up with Waterboy because I saw something that looks like we might need more than one hero.
other towns also.
We need to send somebody to rescue people inside the stadium before it collapses and attack any red ring present. But the only person we can send is Flambe.
I got this shit.
That's right. Flambe is the only available hero to rescue the survivors in the stadium. Sending him will ensure the mission is attempted. Would you like
Alright,
to
it
dispatch?
seems like Punch Up was successful in defeating
Sorry,
Coop.
Goof. Nothing
And we have an
personal.
upgrade point for him. What should we use it towards?
You should invest Punch Up's skill point into mobility. This will improve his ability to evade Coop's strikes and
Hey, that
So there's a red ring villain named Smilemore. We need to attack it, but we can't send somebody with high charisma or we will fail the scenario.
Sending Phenema Man would be the best choice for this mission, as he is the only hero with a high intellect stat, which is essential to overcome Smilemore's mental tricks. Would you like to dispatch
Alright,
him?
it looks like Flambe was successful in rescuing survivors at the stadium. What should we use Flambe's skill point towards?
Since Flambe was successful in rescuing the survivors, I recommend investing his skill point in intellect. This will help him with future missions that might require better.
Alright, it seems like we have
Why
a
is the
neighborhood
neighborhood
watch that's
watch
fighting the Red
mobilizing
Ring.
against the Red
We
Ring?
need to protect that neighborhood watch against their overpowered opponents. Who should we send?
you should send Golem to protect the neighborhood watch. His
I only
high
have
vigor and
I only have Sonar and Prism available.
You should send Prism to protect the civilians. Her skills are better suited for this type of mission than Sonar's. Would you like to dispatch?
So we shouldn't send Sonar to back her up?
Based on the requirement to protect civilians and considering Prism's skills, it seems like sending Prism alone would be sufficient for this mission.
Dang.
Adding sonar
know we
might
had
not
like
be
this.
necessary at this time. Would you like to dispatch Prism?
It's alright, Malavola is returning from her Torrance Bridge mission and she was successful.
Since Malavola was successful with the bridge mission, investing her skill point in Vigor would be a good choice to further enhance her strength and physical endurance. Would you like to do that?
It looks like Phenomenon was unsuccessful in defeating Smile More. Now he's depressed.
Hopefully, he'll be ready for action soon.
So the civilians are heading towards their doom. They can't handle the Red Ring. We can aid them in the fight, we can move them to safety, or we can convince them to turn back.
The best choice here is to move them to safety. Given Prism's disrupted state and the limited strength of the civilians, trying to aid them in the fight or convince them to turn back would be too risky.
We were unsuccessful and now Prism is down.
Oh no, it seems Prism was downed. Hopefully the civilians were moved to safety before that happened. Is there anything else I can help you with?
It feels like because we barely have heroes to send because of how many places we have to send them, we're losing. I think we just need to attack Coop head on.
They send us to every corner of the city, spreading us thin, forcing us to travel back and forth.
I understand your frustration. Attacking Coop head on could be a way to take control of the situation, although it might be a risky move. Do you want to proceed with that plan?
It seems like Robert's suggesting that nobody come back and rest at base and everybody keep on fighting out there until there's nothing they can do.
Yes, that's what Robert is proposing. He wants the heroes to continue fighting without returning to the base, to try and be less predictable to their enemies.
Alright, we need to attack Coop, but we cannot send somebody high in mobility or we will fail the scenario. Who should we send?
Based on the requirement to avoid high mobility heroes, Golem is the most suitable hero to send against Coop. His low mobility and high vigor make him a good fit. Would you like to dispatch him?
You do know that Prism actually has the lowest mobility, right?
You are right. Prism does have the lowest mobility among the available heroes. Sending Prism would comply with the requirement to avoid high mobility heroes. Would you like
sending
to proceed?
Prism. We have automatons that are attacking a helicopter. We need to rescue them from the airplane. We need to destroy all the Red Ring automatons and reach them before the automatons do. Who should we send?
Given the need to rescue civilians and destroy Red Ring automatons, and to reach the civilians before the automatons do, I recommend sending Waterboy. His high mobility and strong rescue skills will be very helpful in this situation.
I agree with the rescue and mobility, but that doesn't help him with combat to destroy all the Red Ring automatons. I think we should send backup.
You raise a good point about Waterboy's limited combat skills. Sending backup would definitely...
So who should we send as backup?
For backup, I would recommend sending either Golem or Phenoman. Golem has high vigor, which would be good.
Happens. We have another. We need to fight Beefcake, who has enhanced durability. We need to hit them fast and hard. Who should we send?
To fight Beefcake, who has enhanced durability and needs to be hit hard and fast, I recommend sending Flambe. She has high combat and high speed, which will allow her...
Just Flambe, or should we back up Flambe?
Flambe is a good choice for hitting Beefcake hard and fast. Do you need help with selecting a backup hero, or are you ready to dispatch Flambe?
Looks like Waterboy and Phenomenon were 100% successful in their mission.
Waterboy and Phenoman were 100% successful in their mission to rescue the civilians and destroy the automatons.
It seems like Prism failed to fight Coop, and we probably should have sent another hero to back her up.
How'd Sonar turn out?
Prism's
So it seems like we need to
weaknesses
send
was
people
too
to fight Coop again since Prism failed, but we can send anybody that we want.
Since the mission against Coop failed, it's time to try again. Looking at the requirements to predict Coop's next moves, evade Coop's strikes, and strike Coop's weak spots, you'll need a hero with high speed and possibly high combat to exploit those weaknesses. Sonar might be a good choice since she's currently resting.
Should we send Sonar
Would you like
alone,
to
or
try
should we send
sending
another hero with him to back him up?
Sonar has high speed and intel, which could help with predicting and evading, but her combat is lower compared to some of the other heroes. Sending her alone might be risky against Coop's high vigor. You could send another hero with high combat, like Malevola, or one with high vigor, like
Alright, we're
Golem.
sending Malevola with sonar.
Yo,
We need to send backup to... there's Red Ring automatons headed for City Hall. We need to construct a trap.
To construct a trap, you'll need a hero with good strategic skills. Both Flambe and Punch Up are available. Flambe has higher speed. Neither has a particularly high intel stat,
The
but
Thompson
Punch-Up's
Bridge is
higher
the Thomas Bridge is under attack. The Red Ring are escaping. We need to seize them before they get away. I'm sending Waterboy. We can either send Waterboy or Golem or both.
For this mission, pursue the Red Ring on the USS Iowa, where the goal is to seize them before they get away. Speed and potentially intel will be key. Both Golem and Waterboy have low speed and intel stats, so they might not be the most ideal
Well, they're
choices
my only
for this
two
type of
options.
mission. Given that you can only send Golem or Waterboy, I'd suggest sending Golem. While both have low speed, Golem's higher vigor might allow him to withstand any encounters with the Red Ring more effectively than Waterboy. It's a tough choice, though, since speed is important for pursuing them. Would you like to consider any other aspects? Understood. How your heroes did. It looks like Flambe and Punch Up were successful in their mission to construct a trap.
How did Flambe...
And
Oh, we have
Sonar
Blonde
and
Blazer added to
Malevola
our
were
team.
successful.
Slumming it with the Phoenix program.
Oh, damn, Blazer's here.
Yes, it looks like
See you in
Blonde
trouble.
Blazer has been added to your team.
Well, that's great because
Her
I'm in deep
Radiant
shit
Light
pretty much
ability,
constantly.
which provides a protective shield, could be quite useful.
Lover at a time like this.
Alright, it looks like we were able to weaken Coupe by sending Malevola with sonar.
Fired. First mistake.
Okay,
Yes,
and
the
Coop
combination
just
Sonar
injured like
and
3 of my
Malevola
team.
was effective in weakening Coop.
We're trapped on
Do
the
you have
bridge.
another mission you'd like to
We need to
assign?
rescue civilians on a collapsing bridge. Who should we send between Flambe, Punch Up, Waterboy, and Blonde Blazer?
For the bridge rescue mission, where the goal is to rescue civilians before the bridge collapses, speed and intel will be the most important stats. Both Flambe and Waterboy have higher speed than Punch Up and Blonde Blazer,
I'll do my
but
I'm gonna
Waterboy...
send both of them.
Hardest?
All right. Send Boy for the bridge rescue. Let's see how he does. It looks like he was successful. And any
On our earlier mission, we need to attack Coop again, but if we send somebody high in mobility, we'll fill the scenario. The person that we have available right now with the lowest mobility would probably be Malevola.
You're right. It looks like Malevola would be the best choice for this attack Coop mission,
I the only
since
one
she has
saying
the
this?
lowest mobility among the available heroes, and you want to avoid high mobility for this scenario. Would you like to send Malevola on this mission?
It seems like if we add Punch Up, we have a higher success rate.
If you add Punch Up to the team with Malevola, the success rate increases. Would you like to dispatch this team to attack Coop?
Let's
You
do
are
it.
about to feel so much better.
Oh, we have another
Red Ring's
emergency.
stolen our newscopters.
We need to chase after a helicopter
Jesus
that is
Christ,
shooting
take
at
that
the
copter
city
out
and
now.
pinpoint an appropriate location for its landing.
Blonde Blazer is the best choice for this mission because she has medium speed and
can do
vigor,
that.
which will help with chasing and tanking shots. Punch Up has high speed but low vigor, making him less suitable.
Sense. Let's see how Flambe and Waterboy did with the bridge rescue. They were 100% successful.
That's great to hear.
Use the skill point to increase Waterboy's combat.
Alright, I agree with that. Let's head back into the fight and let's see what we need to do next.
On fuego.
Confirmed. Let's head back in.
Looks like Flambe and Malevola were successful in their mission against Coop.
That's great. Success against
might just
Coop's
pull this
forces
off.
will help with
Come on,
future
you heard the
missions.
man. One
What
last
should we use
push.
Malevola's skill point
I
towards?
expect-
Increase Malevola's vigor with the skill play.
That is her highest stat, are you sure?
Yes, let's increase Malevola's vigor to maximize her current strengths.
All right, let's see how Blonde Blazer did.
Blonde Blazer is currently busy.
Oh no, we're seeing how she performed, and she did not perform well. We need to
be this way.
attack
How'd
Coop.
sonar turn out? Let me
Got
see
it.
from
Let's
Oh,
send
wait.
reinforcements to
Our system just went out.
Acknowledged. Let's see if we can restore the system to continue the mission.
No, I think the SDN is under attack by Coop.
The SDN security system is reporting critical systems down and an evacuation order. It sounds like the facility is under attack, possibly by Coop's
I think we're running to
forces.
go see if Chase is okay because that could be who Coop is attacking.
Let's go check on Chase. His safety is important, especially with Coop attacking.
All right, we're about to moment of truth. We're about to see how he's doing.
Okay, let's see how Chase is doing.
He's perfectly fine.
That's a relief. It's good to know Chase is okay despite the attack on the SDN.
All right, take care of him.
Seems like I think Royd is trying to fire up the Mecha Man suit, or what's going on here? Oh, wait. Royd is fighting someone. He's fighting Invisigal.
I defended for you.
Fucking put me down! I didn't do anything!
No. No.
Yes, Royd is.
He can say what is going on. He can say stop kicking him, or he can say let go of her.
It seems like Robert has multiple options for responding to the situation with Royd and Invisigal. What action would you like him to take?
What do you think is the best option?
It depends on what Robert
No.
wants to
It
achieve.
depends on you. What do you think is the best option? Tell me.
If Robert wants to de-escalate the situation and find out what's going on, asking what is going on is likely the best option. Telling Royd to let go of her could escalate the physical conflict.
All right. Remember what is going on. Next time I ask you a question, just give me an answer. Don't ask me to question back to me.
But Vizzy is a traitor. She paid
Understood.
all of us.
I will give
not
you
what I
a
was
direct
doing.
answer to the
Trying to
question you
help
ask.
I trusted you.
What would you like me to do now?
Let's see what happens next.
Never
I mean, it
again.
seems like Roy doesn't trust Invisigal, and I mean, I don't blame him because why is she here the moment that Coop is attacking, and why did she take the astral pulse? There's so many questions about her.
You're
bring the key,
right.
dispute
There
upon.
are a lot of
I stop
questions
her.
about Invisigal's
Fucking
motives.
idiots.
Let's
You
see
need
how the
me.
situation
You brought the astral
unfolds.
pulse.
What
You
would you
already
like to do
do enough.
I
next?
don't know what's coming.
She's saying that we don't know what's coming, but it seems like it looks like the red ring has showed up with Coop.
Bring him here.
Could you tell me more about what you're seeing on the security monitor? I see 4 camera feeds. What specifically are you noticing in those images?
I see that Coop has shown up with the red ring to attack SDN. It looks like we're gonna have to suit up the mecha suit, I believe, because there's no heroes
You're
here.
under attack. Watch her. Don't get the power
It
back.
sounds like Cobra
You
is
need my
attacking
help.
SDN,
enough.
and there are.
But Robert can respond in one of 3 ways. He can say we need the Z team, he can say call Blonde Blazer, or he can say fire up my suit. What do you think is the best option out of the 3?
Considering Cobra is attacking and you need the power back on, fire up my suit might be the most immediate and effective way
Lloyd,
to deal with the threat.
We're gonna pick fire
and
up my
protect
suit, but to
SDN.
current
Chance we have.
Oh my
Calling the
God,
Z
hold on.
team or Blonde Blazer
The AI
might take too
trashed,
long.
but it's still talking.
What do you think?
Like, if I ask you something
You
right
should
now,
know
hey
a lot
AI,
about
are
the
you
plan
there?
For someone not involved.
Look, they tried to
Nothing,
recruit me.
but it
Of
still
course they
talks.
did.
You see that?
But I said no.
Bullshit. Watch her. I go get the power
Yeah,
back
I
on.
would not trust Invisigal. What do you mean you're in on it, but you're not part of it? That makes no sense.
Take this.
Okay, so Royd is telling Robert he left the suit in a room, go get it, and he gave Robert a
Fighting the Red
taser.
Ring, Royd. I'm not walking home from fucking yoga.
All I got, brother.
Got
Hey,
it.
don't
So
listen to
Robert
that
needs to
bullshit,
go
okay?
get the mech
Keep her
suit
tied
and
up.
use the taser to defend himself. What should Robert?
I don't know what Robert should do now, but we're gonna find out.
I got some pepper spray you can borrow if that's not enough.
All right. Let me know what happens next.
We're watching Royd run to turn on the power, And I want to assume we're going to the rec room to get our suit. No, never mind. We're just gonna wash Invisigal.
You're watching Royd try to turn on the power. What happens with
You
Invisigal?
didn't lie to me, but you didn't tell me the truth.
He can add on to that by either saying you heard Royd, by saying why didn't you tell me, or by saying I can't trust you. What is the best of the options?
Given Robert said, "You didn't lie to me, but you didn't tell me the truth," saying, "I can't trust you," directly addresses the broken trust that comes from not.
Yeah, let's go with I can't trust you. I agree with that.
Assholes are streaming into the building right now.
It seems like Robert is choosing not to trust Invisigal. What happens next in the
I
story?
just didn't let you in on the plan. If you knew where it was, he'd have beat it out of you, and if I gave it to you, he'd have it right now.
But why not just give the astral pulse in the first place? Why didn't you show up until now?
The internal bleeding I've got from your old boss isn't making me feel all that protected right now.
It seems like we can hear some of these footsteps. Also, for anybody watching, I just want you to know if you see a lot of cuts in this episode, it's because I have to cut and restart the AI every single time it crashes.
They're dangerous. I'm not fucking around to untie me. He looks stupid, but he is a killer. You don't have powers. You need my help.
He can either say go at it alone or he can untie her.
Given that Robert chose not to trust Invisigal, it seems likely he'll try to handle the situation alone first.
Let me help.
But
I agree
we'll have
with that.
to wait
Let's
and
go at
see.
it alone.
What
I
are
got
you
it.
watching next? The game is
All right,
paused at the
I don't
moment.
want it getting awkward with you having to fight an old buddy of yours.
And it seems like Invisigal's gonna remember that we didn't untie her.
If I need your help for anything, it's not going to be for a loser like this.
Oh, wait. Who is this? Who is it that's coming down? I have no idea. Alright, it seems like the goons are coming down the elevator and Robert's gonna hold them off with a taser.
Invisigal warned Robert that he needs her help because he doesn't have powers, and now the goons are arriving via the elevator. It seems like Robert is preparing to use a taser to defend himself. What kind of taser is he using?
What was that?
Wait, why did the goon just run right past Invisigal and Robert? Oh, he needs to use the bathroom. So it seems like the goon needs to use the bathroom and he left his gun to keep the elevator door open. Okay, so the AI...
With the explosions and a new team lineup, including Phenomama. I'm ready for the first decision whenever you are.
Alright, so this goon is taking a piss and he left his gun behind, and I think Robert's gonna try and tase him. What is about to happen? I have no...
Hey, Thumbstick, behind you.
Are you kidding me? What is she doing? What is her problem? Why would she betray Robert like that? See, she says, "Oh, you can trust me," but then she does stuff like this. I don't understand.
Fucking fuck! Why are his fucking balls
It
out
seems
like this?
Invisigal's past with the Red Ring and Shroud created a difficult conflict, especially with the information about the astral pulse. Her actions have been inconsistent, showing both care for Robert and involvement in his capture.
Seems like Invisigal got away, but Robert sees that Roy's being beat on, so he's gonna go straight for the Mecha Man.
I'll wait for the next story context and choice options.
Okay, seems like Robert's running towards the mech suit so that he can back up Roy, who's being beat on.
Understood. I'll watch for the next scene and any decisions.
Oh man, we finally get to see him in action after an entire game of him not having the suit.
Looks like you're about to get back in the fight.
No way you crashed.
It comes up.
Alright, Robert is powering up the Mecha Man suit. Let's see how this goes.
Got it. I'll watch for the next developments.
Okay, Royd is taking out the Red Ring goons one by one. Man, this guy's a unit.
It sounds like Royd is handling the situation well on his own so far.
Let's not forget this guy used to be a villain before Robert's father put him into a better place.
Right. His background as a villain makes his current role in fighting even more significant.
And guess who just showed up? Mecha Man himself. Oh, this is nice. I'm not gonna lie, his suit kind of reminds me of, if you've ever seen Max Steel, this reminds me of his strength build, mixed with his flying build. Man, this new suit looks so nice.
It does look pretty cool.
Great.
Oh, look, it's Toxic, our old good pal.
Obviously, the suit doesn't work without the astral pulse, so it is really nice of you to bring it to
Oh,
us.
Toxic is back.
Your dad
He
would be
seems
so
pretty
proud
pleased about the situation.
if he wasn't dead.
We should really just kill Toxic for how much he talks about Robert's dad.
And all your friends.
Who is Armstrong?
Right. Sure. We can
Oh, that
break
guy.
all their arms right
That guy is
before we
not
kill
strong.
them. Super weird crime scene. Or just give us the pulse.
Wait, what's going on?
Broken fucking arm.
Of course.
Both arms.
And Robert can either say, I should have dropped you, he can say, come and claim it, or he can say, where is Shroud?
I would suggest choosing come and claim it.
Everyone gets it. Okay.
Alright.
We see the cast.
I like that. I like that energy.
If you want it, come and claim it.
What a fucking dork.
Okay, ready for the next options?
Who says claim?
I do, motherfucker. I'm not referencing shit.
Yeah, what the
That's
hell
a
would he be
Mecha Man
referencing?
original.
Wait, what is above us? What the hell am
Crazy,
I
right?
hearing?
It's like real big, but super quiet.
Is it a giant Mecha Man suit that the Red Ring built?
So fucking cool.
It's Dr. Octopus. Dude, what is that? And Shroud, of course, is the one controlling
I
it.
helped him build the astral pulse. Just another promise he didn't come through on.
That's what this is all about?
Wait,
You
so
needed to power
Shroud
your
built
stupid
the Astral
spider
Pulse
shit?
for his dad?
Come on, kid.
Using the pulse to power a mech.
Letting yourself
So phone into a nuclear. And Robert can either say, predict me beating your ass. You can say, can we skip this part? Or you can say, hard to do when you're dead.
Hard to do when you're dead.
Hey, I like that. I like that energy.
That plan is going to be hard to pull off after I kill you.
Oh, they are really about to get it. Wait, he predicted it. I also want you to know that was the first thing I just asked the new AI stream, and it immediately crashed. He can either use his missile flurry or his twin energy blades.
Missile slurry.
Awesome. Thank you for that answer. Once in a while, you're pretty useful. Other times, you're just, I don't know. Ooh. Yeah. Us. Ah, nice AI crash, but I hope we don't have any decisions in the future, so I might actually get through this without having to use the AI. But if we do come across... So Robert can either use his cluster bombs or his plasma net.
I don't have enough info to make the best choice here. Can you tell me more about
So
what the enemy
he's
is
fighting
or what
the
the
octopus machine that Shroud built, and he can either use his plasma net on it or he can use his cluster bombs.
plasma net?
Awesome, let's use the plasma net. But Shroud can predict all of my moves, so like, how is that gonna help?
You've got this. The Z team will cover your 6.
Or is this just a warm-up round?
So Shroud is asking if we're trying this yet. Or sorry, if we're trying it.
We're just getting started.
Still got that new car shine.
Damn, he just got his suit back, dude. This is really annoying. And now Blonde Blazer also got caught.
Late. My calculations are just showing up.
This isn't your lucky day.
Sorry to disappoint.
I can't tell you how boring life is without surprises.
Well, then it's a good thing I can't even predict what.
Well, there's 2 more people coming in.
Think this will hold for now?
What the fuck?
Wait, what the hell? What just happened? Oh, was that Prism's clone?
That was probably Prism's clone.
Damn, this is the first time seeing the Z team in action.
They're doing great, even without Invisigal.
Yep, but Invisigal's on the loose. I don't know what she's doing.
She's probably causing havoc somewhere.
The outcome is the same.
Okay. It looks like most of these decisions are going to be on me, but some of them might be on you, AI, so be ready.
Got it. I'm ready when you are.
Ah, even Waterboy's getting into the combat. Nice move.
Waterboy's more effective than usual.
I will say Flambe's abilities are probably the nicest to see on screen with how bright that fire is.
The best Estia has to offer.
Alright, looks like we're gonna use that prism to what are we doing? Oh my god, we're hitting him with a pride flag. And it seems like Malibola used a portal to get Prism over to him. Oh, I missed an attack. Oops, my fault.
Yeah, that attack was avoided.
Ooh, that, yeah. Blonde Blazer's about. Oh, Phenomenon.
I hope my saving you from collision was appropriate.
It was phenomenal.
Alright, looks like Golem is fighting that guy. What was his name? Skinny Arms or something like that? Man. Oh, Invisigal just fought on ours? Yeah, let's just keep playing the game. Don't crash on me.
Oh, great. Well, I'll just go then.
I'll do my best not to.
Oh, well, okay. Armstrong is fighting Invisigal, so I guess they're not on the same team.
I got the guy for you.
Wow,
Oh, this is gonna be so funny. You know exactly what he's about to punch.
At least in this moment.
See ya.
Wait for it. I want to see this. Am I actually gonna? I know exactly what he punched though, so it's okay. Shouldn't Phenomenon be able to take this guy out easily since he has like literally the power of the sun? No way he's going to rip Phenomenon apart. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, I think Phenomenon might still survive this. What the hell did he just do?
He knows our next move before we do.
How do we undo somebody who can predict our next move? Oh, well, Goop is here, and she's making us fly into the air.
I've never been more insulted in my life. You fire me, a literal assassin, for some moronic bumfuck bat boy. It's in the parking lot. Did you know that?
Robert can either say, look, I was right, or he can say, it wasn't personal, or he can say, I'm sorry.
Choose, I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go with I'm sorry. Let's see how that goes.
Look, I'm
Sounds
sorry.
good. Let's see what happens next.
I really am.
Who fucking who? You made your bed. Now you get to lay in it. Forever.
Forever? Nah, I don't think so. We're gonna fight. Oh, F you, AI. Of course you're gonna crash right when I had to do this. Piss off. Oh, who was that? Was that Blonde Blazer who just came in?
You're not the boss of me, bitch. So don't get
I
to tell
love
me
how
you're
the AI crashes every 5 seconds. Like how I genuinely want to know, Google, how did you make an AI that crashes every 5 seconds? At that point, just don't make it an option.
Earn your spot back on the Z team.
Okay, I'm sorry, Blonde Blazer. Do you really think offering her a spot on the Z team will change her mind like
That's where you're wrong.
Given Kopei's current stance and involvement, it's unlikely offering her the Z team spot would make a difference right now. It seems like a naive approach.
I always knew that cutting anybody whatsoever was going to be a bad decision. I don't know why they chose to do that.
Acknowledged. Focusing on dealing with cocaine now is the priority.
We'll try to get you an opening.
What is Robert trying to do? What the hell's going on with my mouse? Why is it moving so slow? See, look at
You're
this. I'm going like this.
some slowness with your mouse. Are you having trouble controlling it during the game?
Yes, to the point that my taskbar is coming up into the game.
That sounds frustrating. It might be an issue with the game's mouse settings or possibly a
Oh, we
conflict.
took out her red ring tab.
Great. Sounds like you made a good move. What happens next?
Oh, we failed. Dude, how am I touching my taskbar? How am I touching my taskbar? Who pushed me out of the way? What the hell happened? Dude, I'm failing so many things, not even because of the AI, but because of my mouse. Okay, what are we in right now? Okay, Invisigal and Malabola and Prism are fighting in the middle. Sonar's fighting on a side somewhere. Golem's fighting on a side somewhere. Punchup's fighting Toxic. Long Blazer's with us, who just saved freaking whatever her name is. Coop. Hell yeah, another one! Another one! 1A! Oh, the AI crashed again. Of course it did. We didn't even ask it anything, and it crashed. Come on, somebody needs to... There we go, Malabola. Cut off his tiny arms.
Calm down. It was your weak hand. You can still jerk off.
Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so let's see. The only fight we have left is Shroud versus Mecha Man. It looks like Blonde Blazer's gonna back us up.
Wait.
What is he saying? Wait for? What is he realizing? What is Blonde Blazer about to? No! Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Robert says wait and then no, while looking at the monitor showing the monster. He seems to be
Oh,
reacting
shoot, my
to
bad.
Blonde Blazer heading towards the
Stupid
monster.
AI.
Please provide the options the game.
Okay. It's crazy that I can't play this game without my taskbar coming up. I don't even have enough room, bro. Like, I don't even have... What the hell is going on? How many things am I clicking?
Specific on the screen, possibly the creature or the glowing sword. Is there any more context about what
Robert's
he's
trying to
seeing?
take down Shroud for what he just did to Blonde Blazer. He seems really mad.
Okay, I understand. It sounds like Robert is motivated.
I feel like
to
Robert's
confront-
understanding something.
It sounds like Robert is putting the pieces together. Let me know when there's a choice for me to make.
Shroud's got a new suit now. What the fuck? How long was I out?
What is going on?
Blazer.
How is Chase out of bed? How is... What's...
Looks like the situation is getting complicated. I'll be ready when the next choice appears.
Powers come from that amulet.
Wait, Blazer just gave Shroud his amulet? Or her amulet?
Oh shit! Yeah, look at me. Shit! No, look out!
It seems like that happened.
It seems like Shroud couldn't have possibly predicted that.
Understood. I'm ready when the next decision comes up.
Blazer always did have a soft spot for helpless losers.
Fuck off.
No, okay, you know what? We're just gonna watch this whole scene because I'm not trying to ruin it with the AI's BS of crashing every 5 seconds. Let's actually watch this through. Oh, this is nice. This is gonna be really cool. So Blonde Blazer gets her powers from that amulet. That's so cool. Alright, you know what? This is actually really cool. This is actually really cool. You got their theme song playing and all of this. Oh, that's dope. Nah, that's cool. That was nice. AI, please don't crash. Don't ruin this screen for me. What are they? What is Invisigal gonna do? And he's not stopping her? Is that it? That's the final battle? I thought there was gonna be more.
It sounds like the battle is reaching a climax. Let me know when the choices appear.
Alright, looks like Mega Man's gonna deliver the final blow. You can either get over here or you can Super Spirit Bomb.
Considering the priority to keep team members alive and protect civilian safety, and the need to maintain a heroic vibe, I recommend the Super Spirit Bomb option.
Spirit Bomb? Like a Dragon Ball Super Spirit Bomb? There's no way he's making a Dragon Ball reference, right?
Yes, the Super Spirit Bomb option seems like the most
That did look
heroic
like a Kamehameha, I'm not gonna lie. Shroud dead, or is he gonna come out, or what's going on?
It appears the mech is heavily damaged, but it's unclear if the villain inside is defeated. What are the next options?
That's it? Let's go again. Anybody want to go again?
Star Blazer? That's a cool way to say it.
Nice. New, look.
Why? What happened?
Understood. Let me know if there's another decision you need
French
help with.
Soccer player is going through something.
You know what? That's actually a really accurate description. Not the dog. No, that's F.
Well, that is a surprise. Please, Elliot, put him down.
Wait, his real name is Elliot.
Like this.
Why is everyone so tense? Don't worry.
No, he's not gonna drop him. He's just gonna kill him.
Because Track Blondie there'll just swoop in and catch him anyway. So
Robert can either say, hurt him and you die. He can say, please don't do this. Or he can say, I'll do whatever you want.
Given the priority to maintain a witty, heroic vibe while also preserving key relationships, choosing please don't do this seems the most appropriate option here. It shows concern for the dog without being overly submissive or threatening with an outcome that might not be achievable. What are the other options? Oh, wait.
I don't understand. What is he going to get out of this?
The current situation looks difficult. What are the options for Robert to resolve it?
So he's telling
you
Robert to
mentioned
come up there alone and he'll let the dog go.
It seems Robert can either say hurt him and you die, please don't do this, or I'll do whatever you want as the dialogue options. Given the overall heroic and witty tone, please don't do this seems the most fitting response, as it shows
Wait, what if we give him
concern-
the fake Astro Pulse?
I am unable to provide a definitive answer based on the game's current state. The optimal choice depends on the intended game progression and the desired consequences for the characters. Which option do you think would lead to a more interesting or satisfying conclusion?
What was the... I mean... Is there a way for Shroud to calculate that the Astro Pulse is fake? Even though he knows that... Or since he doesn't know about it? Oh, so Shroud planted Invisigal into the Z team to convince Robert to be with him.
It seems unlikely Shroud would be able to calculate that the astral pulse is fake, as he doesn't seem to know about it beforehand. His reaction implies a genuine surprise at the sudden change in the situation. Regarding Invisigal, The dialogue suggests Shroud planted her in the Z-Team to
Yo, I'm gonna be
influence
really
Robert.
honest right now. I
This
don't think a
revelation-
dog is worth giving a villain a really powerful weapon, but hey, they can do what they want to do.
Don't be an idiot and try to give me the shitty.
You're right. It does seem risky to give a villain a powerful weapon. It will likely make the situation much more challenging for the characters. It sounds like an intense development in the story. What happens next?
Is it the prototype? How would we know?
This moment 1,000 times.
Based on the dialogue, it's not clear if the astral pulse is a prototype. Shroud doesn't.
He can either give Shroud the astral pulse, he can either give him the prototype, or he can give him both, in which he wouldn't know which one is which.
Based on the available information, giving Shroud the prototype seems the most compelling choice for a thrilling plot. This could create a sense of uncertainty since he doesn't know which one is which, potentially creating unexpected consequences.
I really
for
hope
both
there's
parties.
no way for him to know what's
What are your It's understandable to hope for that twist. If Shroud
It says that
doesn't
Shroud will
know
remember
which one
that,
is
but the
which,
real one in my
it
hand
could
or I'll kill the
definitely
dog.
add a layer of unpredictability.
I'm sorry.
I wonder if Robert gave him the prototype second, like he's holding it right now, and he gave him the real one first because he knew that Shroud would predict it.
That's a clever idea. If Robert gave Shroud the prototype second, it could imply that he was trying to trick Shroud or use it as a distraction. It adds another layer of strategy to the scene. Is there anything else you'd like to consider?
And he wanted to plug that astral pulse into his own head?
Yes, that's correct. Robert intended to use the astral pulse on himself. It seems like a desperate move, possibly as a last resort to stop Shroud, although the full consequences of doing so are unknown. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss about this scene?
Worth the wait.
What the hell is going on? Is he in full control of everybody at once? I'm so confused.
It seems like Shroud has gained control of those individuals, as they are now glowing and following his command. It could be a result of using the astral pulse and it affecting them in some way. Does that help clarify things?
Yeah, a bit. I'm just... Is this a fake one or not? I can't tell because it hasn't crashed yet.
It's understandable to be confused since the dialogue suggests Shroud has new power. However, it's hard to say for sure if the astral pulse is the real one or the prototype based on his reaction alone. We will likely need more information from the story to know for certain.
Invisical just stabbed Shroud in the neck. How did he not predict that?
It's unclear why Shroud didn't predict the attack, especially if he possesses enhanced perception as claimed. It's possible he underestimated his opponent, or the attack was executed with such speed and stealth that he couldn't react in time. Do you have any other questions about this scene?
I'm so in shock right now. I wasn't expecting that from her, and I mean, on top of all things, was it the real one or the I'm so confused.
It seems like Shroud didn't see that betrayal coming. His dialogue implies he's surprised by the attack. As for the astral pulse, it's still unclear if it's the real one or the prototype. We may need more information from the story to know for sure. No. Is there
Yeah, let's not drink blood. Whatever your name was, little doggy.
You're right. The dog is licking the blood. Robert's reaction indicates he doesn't want the dog to do that. Is there anything else you noticed about the scene?
Okay, well, we're in the next morning. All the criminals are being arrested. The SDN's being put back together by the construction team. There's a news team here to report the situation.
That's right. It looks like the morning after the big battle. We see criminals being arrested, the damage being repaired, and the news team reporting from the scene. Is there anything else you'd like to mention?
It seems like Robert has the real Astral
Targeted
Pulse
attack
with him
by
now.
Shroud and those miserable jerks, the Red Ring.
There's a story out there that Shroud was actually killed by a former
Yes,
SDN
the
employee.
image
Care
shows
comment?
Robert
I
holding
don't
the
think I
astral
can,
pulse. It appears to be the genuine one, as it contains
but
the
it is
glowing,
corroborated.
spiraling
I can corroborate
energy.
that account of the story,
Is
but
there
I can
anything
say
else
that
you'd
she
like
did
to
us a
know?
damn favor because that Shroud motherfucker had to go. Oh shit, can I not cuss?
It's fine. We can bleep it out.
Well, and shit,
Wait,
that's the only reason
so
I'm
how
talking.
long is
Put
Chase
the
gonna
camera
wear
over,
Blonde Blazer's amulet?
These are the real heroes right here. This is the team. that
Based
forged
on what we
Shroud's Red
see,
Ring.
Chase seems to be wearing the amulet for now. There's
Z-Team,
no
Z-Team,
explicit
come on.
indication of how long he'll continue to wear it. Is there anything else you're curious about?
Actually, I'm hearing now we can't bleep the curse words. Reporting live from SDN Torrance. Back to the studio.
That's nice. This is a nice ending. I like this. But I don't know. I feel like we took. He can say one of three things. He can either say couldn't do it without you. He can say you're amazing, or he can say you should be a hero.
Okay, based on those options, and considering the recent action, I'd say you're amazing feels like the most appropriate response for recognizing Robert's efforts. Do you have another choice in mind?
Nah, it's not the hard part, fella.
Really? Are you sure it's not the hard part?
Royd, you were throwing those red ring fuckers around like graduation caps.
That is true.
They're too small, bro. Too small.
No
Damn,
joke,
he said I
started
got
to
a
feel
baby
bad
on
for
me.
them. It was mesmerizing.
Yes,
That was a
Robert
fun stuff
says,
for
I
sure.
got a baby on me. This is
Kiss us
likely
sweet,
a
bro.
reason for
Lot of
his
cleanup
change of
tomorrow.
heart and wanting to avoid further
Good job,
conflict.
Mecha Man.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss about this scene?
I guess. What's the end of this gonna be? Are we gonna choose which girl to be with, or what route to take? No, I guess we get to be with Blonde Blazer. She's a brunette.
The woman you're referring to is not Blonde Blazer. Blonde Blazer is typically depicted with blonde hair. It's possible this is a different character. As for the ending,
my call?
the path the story takes is often determined by the character's choices and interactions. Do you have any other questions about the
She
story?
thinks we're weak. Let's not waste time trying to change her mind.
Okay, well, how's this gonna end?
Hurry it up.
It's hard to say for sure how it will end, as the story is still developing. We can see the aftermath of a big battle, and the characters are dealing with the consequences.
Hey, so
The final details of how everything
maybe got an
resolves
extra
will
one of
depend
those?
on the storytellers.
I do, actually.
Is there
Really?
anything else you're
I'm
curious
so
about?
glad we took the Blonde Blazer route because
all
I
that
did
extra beers
not
come
want to be
from?
with
Well, there's a
Invisigal.
time
I don't know how you
That's
accomplished
really
this AI, but
I'm
thank
honestly
you.
shocked it hasn't turned into an issue. Oh shit, no powers.
I got it. Forced to open beers like a normie.
I'm getting drunk like a normie too. I've had half a beer and I'm already feeling it.
Yeah, Chase, are you ever gonna return that amulet? Because I'm
So,
pretty
is
sure
that
she wants
permanent?
that.
Nah, he's borrowing it until we can figure out a different
Robert
solution
did
for his
ask Chase if
issue.
the amulet was
Right, well,
permanent,
being on the
but
brink of death
Chase
for
didn't
sure.
give a
That's the
direct answer.
Well,
It's
looks like
still
you'll enjoy
unclear
while it
if Chase
lasts.
will return it.
It feels
Is
so
there anything
obvious
else
when
you'd
you
like
look
to know?
back. She never bought in, did she?
It seems
I think there's a
like
chance at some point.
What do you
Blonde
think
Blazer's
Lizzie's gonna
letting
do
Chase
now?
borrow the
I
amulet
figured she
until they
was
can
kinda
find
loner,
a
but-
cure. And Robert can either say, I just hope she's okay. He can say she's gonna come after me, or he can say she's going to take over the Red Ring.
You've correctly identified the three options available to Robert at this point. Based on Mandy's comment about Invisigirl not buying in, the choice you make will probably
Yeah, but
impact
what
how
is
the
the
story
best- what is the
unfolds
best
in
option?
relation to her character. Which choice? The best choice depends on what you want to happen
No,
next.
it depends on you.
If
You
want
tell me
Robert
what
to
you
express
think is best.
concern for Invisigirl's safety, choose, I just hope she's okay.
Hey, stop talking and
I
tell me
don't-
which one is the best option.
Understood. It sounds like you're looking for advice on the best choice in the game.
Okay,
While
out of
I
the three
can't give you a
options that Robert can
definitive
say,
answer,
which is the
I
best
can provide
option
more
for him to say?
context on the possible. If you want to show concern for Invisigirl, choosing "I just hope she's okay"
Not
would
try to
reflect
read
that.
that.
Sounds
if you
good
think
enough to
she
me.
might become a
just hope
threat,
she's okay.
then come after me.
Blonde Blazer will remember that.
Yeah, me
Great.
too.
It looks like you chose. Okay, noted. Blonde Blazer will remember that you chose "I just hope she's okay."
That's cute. What's gonna happen now? We can just be friends. Romance out of the workplace.
I was just trying
Does that mean I don't get to be with Blonde Blazer as more than friends, bro?
It's unclear if a romantic relationship with Blonde Blazer is possible at this time, as the current focus seems to be on the aftermath of the battle. The game may introduce opportunities later on, but there's no guarantee. Is there anything else I can help you understand about the game?
This is nice. What's the point of all this? Is he gonna give him a big dad speech towards the end, or okay, we're just bringing him down to here?
It looks like the older man is carrying Robert back down to the ground, possibly to join the other characters. It's possible there will be a conversation later, but based on the image, he seems to be focused on getting him to safety first.
That Japanese cat thing from earlier is gonna take the picture so Blonde Blazer can be in it. I wonder who this was under there.
Yes, it looks like the character in the orange cat costume with the camera will be taking the picture, allowing Blonde Blazer to pose with the others. Are you...
Alright, that's the end of the game, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm like really tempted to replay it. I actually want to see if we can get different endings to you, because that was one hell of a game. What's that? Punch Up and Phenomenon? We got Malabola, Phenomenon, Roy. They're just all partying. We got Golem, we got Blum. Aaron Paul played as Robert. Laura Bailey played Invisigal. We got Aaron Yevitt as Blum. I don't know who that is actually. I'm curious now. We got Sean McCollin as Punch Up. I don't know who that is either. Charles White as Sonar. Is that Most Critical? We got Alana Pierce as Malabola. I don't know who that is either. Travis Willingham as Phenomenon. We have Joel. Wait, I think that guy voices something. I'm forgetting what he voices. Lance Constantopoulos as Flambe. Harvey, aka Thought Squad, as Prism. Matthew Young Gravy. Wait, Young Gravy was in this? We got Mayana Barron as Kuku. Tonoy Reed as Roy. We got Matthew Mercer as Shroud. That also sounds familiar. Jeffrey Wright as Chase. That also sounds familiar. I wonder if there's like a post-credit scene. Oh, so this is the end of the game. There's no post-credits. I guess we'll just... Oh, we get to see our statistics. So, you and 27% of players attempted to trick Shroud with the Proto Pulse. You and 29% of players watched as Invisigal killed Shroud, denying you the chance to exact vengeance or show mercy. So we could have done those two things, but I guess our decisions made it so we couldn't. You and 13% of players did not trust Invisigal and left her tied up. You and 30% of players neglected Invisigal, leading her to embrace villainy over heroism. Damn. So if we had paid more attention to her, she would have been a hero. You and 4% of players did not fall for anyone? You're telling me I rejected 2 girls? Oh my god, I'm holeless, bro. I'm holeless. Yo, I'm actually cooked. Yo. I think I just did an Islamic playthrough, bro. I voted Dinah. Okay, you and 29% of players lost to Coop and failed to save Los Angeles. Yeah, that makes sense. You and 78% of players rescued Sonar first over Waterboy. I forgot I even did that. You and 27% of players didn't have the opportunity to keep Coop out of jail. I guess that's because we failed. You Your most sent hero was Golem. You performed better than 1% of players in today's shift. Damn. You activated a hero's powers 30 times. Your most successful hero was Malevola. You barely succeeded on call 6 times. And Everyman. Your Robert always kept everyone guessing what he'll say or do next. Your most sent hero was Prism. You performed better than 1% of players across all shifts. You activated a hero's powers 112 times across all shifts. Your most successful hero was Invisigal. You sent the perfect hero for the call 6 times across all shifts. You barely succeeded on all 18 calls on every shift. Your most successful shift was episode 8, phase 2. That's terrible actually. Your strongest hero was Sonar.